a long time ago, way back in the 80s, long before Tom Hanks was an Oscar-winning actor. He was in comedy movies, quite a few movies that I absolutely adore from the time, particularly The Burbs, one of the best movies from the 80s. He was also in Bachelor Party, a movie that I did watch an awful lot when I was younger, but it's been so long since I checked it out. But it was getting a Blu Ray release, so I was happy to check it out. It came out Monday there, and I have jumped eagerly into this disc to see what it had in store. It is basically about two characters, Rick, played by Tom Hanks, and his fiancée Debbie. Now Rick has decided to get married, and Debbie is a little bit above his stature. She's far too good looking for this man, or so he perceives. She's too well off for his kind of sensibilities, and it's definitely to Debbie's parents, who just don't like Rick. And Rick's friends are sad but happy that he's decided to move on with this step of his life. But they decide to give him one last party, one last hurrah before he goes into the married life, a bachelor party. And it is going to be crazy, it is going to get out there, it is going to be extremely wacky. In the mix as well, we have Debbie's ex-boyfriend, who is desperate to win her back by almost trying to kill Rick at every opportunity that he has. This type of movie, the movies that came out in the mid-80s, the comedy ones, generally didn't have much of a story here. In fact, the main story seems to be, will Rick be faithful to Debbie or will he not? That's the simple sort of arc of it. As his friends throw women and crazy situations into his lap, how will he react? Then we have sort of Debbie sort of having a hen party at the same time as well, that kind of culminates with them all coming together at the end of the movie. Like I said, there are wacky characters in this movie. We have an antagonist in the form of Debbie's ex-boyfriend, so we have somebody to root against, and then we have Tom Hanks, who is the everyday man, the person that we all kind of like and are kind of tuned to, and we want him to do the right thing, and that's it. Other than that, the movie doesn't really have much to offer other than light-hearted entertainment, and it's fun to look back now at a movie that came out a hell of a long time ago and realise that how much taboos have changed. Things that are in this movie aren't as funny or as risky as they once were, and there's a kind of nostalgia to that, to seeing these people doing things that are kind of crazy at the time but just now are really not that crazy. Still, I like Tom Hanks and I like this movie. I like the group of friends that he has and the situations they get into and how things just escalate, how they deal with the ex-boyfriend that is constantly just making himself out to be a terrible character, a terrible person, and how they deal with him is just kind of funny. The movie isn't as laugh out loud as I remember it to be, but I had fun. And it was more a kind of nostalgia of watching this movie, going, yeah, I remember this. I remember the good times I had watching this, how I felt like I was watching something that was just something I shouldn't have been watching back in the day, but nowadays it's a little bit tamer, but fun and entertaining and bright and breezy. And Tom Hanks, you can see he has the comedic chops here, and I would love to see him come back doing something like that. A Bachelor Party, if you saw it back in the day and loved it, it's great to pick it back up and revisit it again. It's out on Blu Ray. The extras on this one are very minimal. There is some interviews with the cast and crew at the time. They cover sort of similar ground. They're a few minutes long. They're kind of interesting. Most of them just kind of bleed into one another, and they're not really there for any purpose. But the movie itself is perfect. Good copy, good transfer, nice entertainment, kind of mindless entertainment if you're into that kind of thing. If you remember this movie, if you loved it, I'd love to know if you're going to pick this up, what your thoughts on the movie are now, and if you still think you're going to like it, or do you think times have changed and it's not as much fun as it once was. Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.